For decades, BBC Television Centre in West London was home to some of the nation's best-loved programmes. But it all came to an end a few years ago when the site was sold to make way for a housing and leisure development. Around 1,000 flats will be created on the site, and some of the old magic is set to return to the studios too. Here's Tolu Adeoye.
Now, in this building, the Television Centre, which is the hub of BBC Television, over 4,000 people work to make television programmes.
For 50 years, Television Centre in White City was the home of the BBC.
Oh, get off my foot!
From Blue Peter to the Record Breakers.
Hello again, welcome back to Whistle Test, back at TV Centre this week.
An old grey whistle test. Many classic shows were recorded here. It closed 5 years ago, and after years of redevelopment, it's reopening, now housing nearly 1,000 flats, a gym, shops, restaurants and an exclusive members club. But it is still a television centre. 3 refurbished TV studios will be used to record shows, including Graham Norton and daytime ITV programmes.
We've done a lot of upgrade in terms of the wiring and all of the technology, the floor, the seating, the actual box, the fabric of the buildings remained very similar. It's been amazing.
For the architects behind the project, working with such an iconic existing building presented challenges but also opportunities.
We've recreated the original windows using the original design intent of these white operable panels within the black frames of the static ones. We've repositioned and supported the original Helios statue in the middle of the fountain there. One of my favourite parts, I think, is the stage door, which is going to be the new entrance for all the apartments. Actually, how we've managed to restore all the original assets and the Piper mural and the timber panelling and the terrazzo floor. I think it's all come together in a really strong and vibrant way.
But there is quite the price tag if you want to live in the TVC building. £650,000 for the cheapest one-bedroom flat. Apartments are limited to 1 per buyer.
Just pricing the local community out of it.
Tian was one of the local people invited to look around the development. So what did she make of it?
Yeah, I mean, it's been nice to come in and see it. It's lovely. It makes the place look a lot better. You know, White City was a bit, dreary before. Wood Lane especially, just you wouldn't really stop, would you, apart from Westfield coming in. But I wouldn't say this is for the community, really, no.
The developers say 140 of the 950 flats will be affordable, sold at 25% of the market rate to those living or working in the area for 5 years.
We've tried and keep our prices at a sensible level that are within reach, as many Londoners as possible.
And so to date, do you think 650k is that?
It's a big call, I think, for people. You need 2 incomes at least to do that, and you need some equity at the start, I think, in London.
Despite the cost, the flats are proving popular. Around 6,000 people will eventually be living and working among these corridors. Many who've bought the developers say want to be close to broadcasting history as the old television centre gets its new lease of life. Tolu Adeoye, BBC London News.